doing a progressive buyer's giveaway, of course. So let's start with what the buyer's giveaway starts off with today. Today's buyer's giveaway starts with... Oh boy. I wondered if they'd be too close. Yep, they are. We're going to move them apart. Still too close. Oh. I'm just going to knock everything down. Fun. Alright. I guess we'll just do it like we normally do it. Forget this whole adding an extra thing to it. So today's buyer's giveaway starts with this. It's going to start here with this 9.0 Captain America signed by Alex Ross. Certificate of authenticity. So that's my buyer's giveaway start. We'll put that in there. And then we'll get a giveaway going. And since we're doing Marvel versus DC, I thought since our first book of is Captain America for our first for the buyer's giveaway, let's throw up for our random comic giveaway number 1. Let's start with yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and put up a Superman number 6. It is of the Bendis run. And this is an Adam Hughes cover. And that'll be our random comic giveaway. And on that note, shall we start selling some comic books? You guys interested? I've got some interesting stuff today. At least I think it's interesting. So should we start with what I showed you guys in my video? Or should we go down a different road? Because I got some really interesting things. I mean, like super interesting. I think they're interesting. But I think maybe what we'll do first is let's put some since this is Marvel versus DC, let's get some Marvel versus DC type feeling out of the story. And I pulled out some books out of the box behind me. You can see there's 4 boxes behind me, plus a small pile right here. So of things that I'm going to be selling today. So here we go. And these are all going to start at $3 today. These first books are all $3 starts. Okay. First book is The Amazon. The amalgam of Storm and Wonder Woman. There we go. First book is up. Grab your amalgam. Iron Man 150. That was one of the ones that I showed, right? Right? No, it wasn't. I didn't have an Iron Man 150. I already sold it. I had 174. 126, 127, and annual number 6. Those were my Iron Man issues. Nobody on the Amazon. How about the Assassins? This is drawn by Mark McDaniel, the guy who was doing Daredevil at the time that this came out. Who are these people? I actually don't recognize who the characters are supposed to be. Is one of them supposed to be Elektra? Oh yeah, hey, got my coffee too, since this is coffee and comics. Wonderful pickup there, Gadabout. Thanks for starting us off. Oh, so the progressive stuff, I've got 4 books sitting right here. So if we get to $100 today, I've got some really cool books. Again, like I said, I think they're cool. How about some bullets and bracelets? I think that's supposed to be Steve Trevor as the Punisher. No, it's Frank Castle and Diana together again for the first time. I like this book. I like this cover. It's actually one of my more favorite covers out of them all. Although I think this is probably my favorite book, though. Doctor Strange Fate. Here we go. Yeah, my last show, one of my packages didn't get delivered until today or till yesterday. It was crazy. The one guy who won the package from the whole thing. He had the biggest delivery package, but still. That being the case, it was still really odd. Okay, so let's see. We just had a winner on that. Hunter Comic won our random comic giveaway. That's your comic, Hunter Comic. Congratulations. Here's the hottest comic before, but you know what? I'm actually gonna run this one as $1 because it has a little crunchy corner. I don't know where that happened at, but I'm not gonna charge you guys $3 for that one. $1. Start auction. Start auction. If you want it, it's a good reader copy. It was, this was like all super hot as Spider-Boy was coming out. Oh, it's Spider-Boy, the original Spider-Boy. That's such a bummer. Okay, nobody on that. That's fine. However, the Spider-Boy team up looks pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and go back to $3. Spider-Boy team up, Galactic Guardians of 2099. So it's like the 2099 universe from Marvel. Interesting. Okay. How about Super Soldier #1, Superman and Captain America? I do have Berserker, but I'm not selling Berserker today. I'm selling Marvel versus DC. So, you can hit me up afterwards if you want. But I've got 4 boxes of stuff right here that I don't want to say no to you, but I kind of have a plan. I'm sorry you missed out on the last week's show because I had a lot there. Okay, so I was trying to do Inktober month type thing. Ran out of time and energy because I had so many other pieces of art to do. But I did a Speed Demon piece as third days was Amalgam Comics. I love this cover. It's a great cover. It kind of reminds me of Joe Quesada. Is it Joe Quesada? No, it's Salvador LaRocca, and so that's pretty cool too. But anyway, here we go. Sorry, native collector. It's just not the day for those books. However, I will probably do a just comics and coffee next week, where I'll have a mix of everything. I'll probably have 100 books rather than 4 boxes. I could literally do this Marvel DC thing for months. Spider-Man number 7, second printing, homaging Spider-Man number 1. This is a $5 start. It's a $15 book, but we're going to go for it. Very limited on this one. And I can't even talk this morning. Long night at work last night. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm with you guys. I'm glad we're doing this. I love this cover. It's an awesome variant cover. Spider-Boy number 2. We're going to do it for cover price. This one's great. I mean, Captain America, Spider-Man, Spider-Boy. This is really cool because it fits with what goes on in the story. I love covers that tell you the story beforehand. It's also kind of homaging the Excalibur number 1. I don't know if you see it, but I do. This is a gorgeous Detective Comics 980 cover. Here we go. All right, nobody on the Detective Comics. At least not that issue. How about a Death of X variant cover number 1? Great cover of magic on the cover. We'll sell it for cover price. Just a beautiful, beautiful cover of magic. I mean, this whole story was a weird story anyway, because, you know, it's like the Inhumans versus the mutants, yet were they against each other? I don't know. Midnight Suns number 1 variant cover has Magic, Wolverine, Blade, and I don't know who the character in the middle is because I really wasn't following the Strange Academy. The writer on that book? I don't know. Let's find out. 6 seconds. Can we do it in 6 seconds? Probably not. Oh, that was a $3 start on that one. Jeff Lemire and Charles Soule. they kind of did the whole storyline together because I think they were both writing different X titles at the time. I want to say Charles Soule was doing X-Men, Jeff Lemire was doing Extraordinary X-Men. This was strictly a cover buy. I never opened this book. I didn't even look at it. I'm a big Monica Rambeau fan when it comes to the comic book character. She was in one of my favorite titles of all time. It was this book called I can't remember what it was, but basically the superhero team was put together and she was leader of the superhero team. It had a kind of Captain America guy in it. It had Machine Man was in it. A new, I can't think of the name of it, but I'll tell you right now, that book was phenomenal. I loved that book. It was a lot of fun. I know it's actually, I think the issues I have are in that box right there. I'm pointing to a box. I don't think you guys can see the box. Oh no, you could see. You can see that box. It's that box. The one right on the other side of these boxes on the second shelf there. This is not an unopened copy of Monkey Man. Monkey Prince. The book in the inside is great. Looks great. The outside cover has a couple bends on it. That's like a paper packaging. And then I put it inside the box. So it was a special edition of this, and I'm not sure why, but we'll go ahead and do it as a $3 start. DC Comics Monkey Prince. Comic book is still inside the paper bag that it came in. So, welcome to everybody who's come in. So, we're working towards selling all the comic books in these boxes behind me. Technically, if you really want to know about it, it's working on selling all these comic books boxes behind me, on all of them. I love this cover. Movie poster cover for Peacemaker Tries Hard. $5 start. Here we go. So now we're doing a couple DC books. Here's a pretty David Nakayama Poison Ivy cover, issue number 14. Here we go. Oh, we don't want to hit add. Why would we do that? Start auction. There we go. $5 start. Cover price. So nice. Man, what they're doing with her in her comic book looks crazy. Every cover looks just so. I don't know if you guys are following. So I don't really read Poison Ivy, but the covers. Well, she's beautiful, and so the covers are beautiful, and so it's hard not to want to buy them when you see them. How about a Will Jack Power Girl #1, Power Girl Special #1? Oh, well, Jack, make the girls look so pretty. Who's the writer on... No, we already answered that question. Welcome in, Egyptian 1, Soccer Man 200. Welcome in. Welcome in myself, because... Actually, just hey, native collector, if you're still in the room, I'll put some stuff in my store. I'll have some Berserker stuff and buy it now. This week, this weekend, I'll put them up. So, if you're interested in anything I got, it'll be there. Punchline number 1. It's just a regular cover. We will go ahead and hit $5 start. Boom. There we go. Boom. Welcome in if you're just joining us. We're building up to $100. If we get to $100, we'll be adding another book to our buyer's giveaway. The buyer's giveaway right now is the 9.0 Captain America signed by Alex Ross that's in the background there. Here's the short-lived new Punisher. Number 1. Not a big fan of him. Kind of a weird story, to be honest with you. But this is a great variant cover. I'm starting at $3. If you just like to get cover buys that are cool, this is a cool one. Thank you, Gadabout. I think you come in every show. I think I'm gonna need to add you to be one of my moderators. I think that would be cool. You dig that? Would you be willing to do that for me? John Cassidy variant of Return of Wolverine number 1. It's sad that we lost him this year. One of my favorite artists. I remember the first book I ever saw his work in was kind of this space cowboy thing where aliens took over the top of this ridge, and it was really crazy, weird story from Image. It was awesome. Probably one of my favorite books that I think I remember reading. I want to say that it was him and like Tinian or something like that. I can't remember who the writer was, but it was a unique book, and I can't even remember what it was called. It wasn't called Desperados, but I think it was something like that. And John Cassidy's art on that, that's what made me fall in love with him. Thank you, Gadabout. I'll do that for the next show. Everybody likes the Shazam Tiger. Here is a variant done by Sammy. Shazam number 3 of the new series. Another cover by me. I don't know if the story's any good, but Shazam had this. There was this tiger character in the original Captain Marvel storyline. And this is a cover kind of showing that. Here is a Silver Surfer Rebirth number 3. Beautiful cover, beautiful Silver Surfer cover. I'm a big Silver Surfer fan. I loved the storyline that Jeff Lemire wrote. It was pretty good. It's probably one of my favorite stories, and I just really loved the art that was done for that storyline. It was pretty cool. All right. Iron Man 174. It's a very fine issue. $3 start. Boom. Here you go. Beautiful. Bob Layton? Nope. McDaniel cover. Looks like Bob Layton, though. I mean, they kind of had a similar style. Yeah, I have a friend who was collecting a whole run, and I picked up some of the books, and they were the ones he needed. He didn't need. He'd already got these ones in the process, so they're just available in my stuff. This is a Bob Layton cover. Man, Bob Layton, his art on Iron Man was superb, man. It was the best. This is a $6 book in its condition it's in. It can go all the way up for 60 if it's graded, but it's a great cover, great story art, great arc. What's going on in Iron Man? This one is this one is reproduced as a poster all the time. It is a very fine, so I'm going to put it up for $3. It's Iron Man kind of like getting dressed, getting his armor on. Here we go. I do know a lot of artists actually. Being an artist myself, it's good to know. This is Iron Man crossing over with the Eternals. It's a McDaniel cover. Same artist who was on that first, the 174, because it's about the same time frame as that one too. Often goes for about $10. So I'm gonna go ahead, but I'm gonna start at 3 for you guys, because it does have a few spine ticks on it. I don't think it's worth the full $10, but it definitely is a. If you're looking to collect a run, and as run collectors, for me as a run collector, I want to have all the annuals. I want to have all the books that are connected. So anyway. This is my oldest Daredevil comic that I have. I will love the way that Black Widow looks on the cover. I don't know if I know who this artist is. It could be a Gene Colan cover. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna start it at $3 because it's probably a fine copy. But early Daredevil under 100. Daredevil, Black Widow. Black Widow is added to lots of different titles. Hey, good morning, Giveaway Goblin. All right. Here's a cool title. I mean, there's going to be more of this title in today's sale. I actually have issue number 1. So here is issue 74, October 1984. It is Superman and Hawkman. It is a great copy, very clean copy. We're going to do a $3 start on it. DC Comic Presents. Man, these are fun books. So, yeah. This one, and then I have a number 1. I think I have a few other numbers in there too. There's the one of him and the Metal Man. I wish I had the Green Lantern book, but that was like $80 book. So, work was good last night. It was. I had a really good talk with my boss this morning too. So that's always good. It always sets the mood for the rest of the day. All right. Where should we go next? Let's see. Now, you guys look inside if you look inside the store right now, I think in the buy it now there's 3 items. There's 5 items. So, if you don't know, I do art. I'm an artist, so I do commissions. Yeah. And I have a couple commissions in there. I have them set at $100 because it's just what I do commission wise. I wish I could show you a commission right now. I don't have anything with me. Actually, you know what? My $5 start image, that image on there, that is one of my. That is actually one of the. That was a cover I did for another as a commission. Swamp Thing holding, not Swamp Thing, sorry, Man Thing holding a beautiful damsel in red. Well, anyway, so I do sketch cover commissions, and so they're there. Hey, morning, Cheddar. Um, I want to apologize to you because I think I may have come off like I was kind of upset last night that I didn't get those Star Wars books. That wasn't me mad at you. I just totally, it was one of those, oh yeah, Cheddar actually has a commission from me. He has a Spawn commission that I did for him that is that I loved. I almost would love to. It's like half the time I fall in love with my own commissions and I don't want to give them away because I like them so much. But there's a lot out there. You guys can check out my YouTube channel. That's Comics Limited at YouTube in YouTube. Just search Comics Limited. I think it's Comics Limited like 740 or something like that. And just go to the art channel or the art playlist, and you'll see a bunch of my commissions in there that I've done. I just finished my very first commission I have that actually was done in a that is graded. I have a graded 9/8 commission. It's on a Fantastic Four #1 of the most recent run, Ryan North run of Fantastic Four, and I did a Galactus fighting Silver Surfer, and it got graded, and it's awesome. So awesome. Well, if you come across another 41 and 43, just let me know. I might be interested in picking those up from you. So what I meant by what was in the store is there's a really cool Daily Bugle #16 newspaper Red Hulk preview. It goes for like $50 to $60. I have it in my buy it now for $35 right now. There's a Vengeance of Moon Knight 1 in 50 in there for $30. Vengeance of Moon Knight #1, the E.M. Geist cover that was the variant that they gave away like at the San Diego Comic Con, or the one that they were doing that Comic Tom was doing for San Diego Comic Cons on there. And so here you are. Yeah, created. My name's on the label. Yeah, it's really cool. I'll send you. You know what? I'll send you the images from that I got from 35 Cent on IG later on after the show. And anybody else you want to become friends with me on IG, you can see my stuff there too. Oh, hey, there we go. All right, so these are all going to start at $3, just so you guys know. They go for anywhere from $5 to $20. Most of these because they're very limited. It was like kind of like Marvel's previews, but not really the previews, because they still had the Marvel Previews magazine, but they did these kind of, and they had articles in them that were really cool. So that's what that $35 Red Hulk one is. I'm going to put up the other ones one at a time for auction, and you guys can decide what you want. This one is Daily Bugles, Return of the Ultimates, November 21st. I don't know what issue it is. It's not really clear. I don't even know how they got it, but it's a Mattiera cover. So if you guys know who Joe Mattiera is, an artist, he did Battle Chasers and a ton of X-Men issues. And I just saw something else he did that I found in here. Oh, he did Avenging Spider-Man. So anyway, $3 start. Here you go. Have fun. The cover picture, the one from the Superman versus Spider-Man, I think I might have the reprint of it. I don't have the original anymore. I sold that a while back. I just was using an image that I had in my system of DC versus Marvel. But I do have I think it's like the 10th anniversary version of it. I just don't know where I put it right now. Okay, anyway. The storyline led into Brand New Day. Was One More Day the black where Back in Black led into the Saving of Spider-Man? Sorry about that, J Max. I don't have that book per se. But I might, like I said, I think I have the 25th anniversary of it somewhere. I can probably hunt it down and find it if you want me to. These are kind of niche. If you're not really into them, then I totally get it. So, could this be the last fantastic story of all time? I think this was the 4 storyline that came out. Oh yeah. You know, where did I see one recently? You know, Alex Ross signed the buyers. I think. Pretty sure it's Alex Ross. All right, let's find out. Alex Ross, and there's his signature. Return of the God of Thunder. This is a great cover. This is a Michael Turner piece, and this is the storyline that J. Michael Straczynski wrote, where they were in Broxton, Oklahoma, where they came back after Ragnarok and came back in here. So I think we only have one buyer right now. Death of Captain America shakes the Marvel universe. Literally, like it, you open it up and it's like a newspaper. That's what's really cool about it. It is a newspaper, so it's like really having the Daily Bugle. Just so you guys know, that's what these are all. What I'm showing here. The Spidey book. That's a good question. I know this is like the cover art from one of the comics too, but the signature is really hard to tell. I can probably look it up. Oh, I guess I should start the auction. There we go. Start the auction. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I don't need to see myself on my other thing, so I can probably grab this, put it up here, and go back to how did I do this before? I know I was able to find them. Daily Bugle. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I found them before. That's what's so funny. Oh man, come on. I'm going to just try one other thing. Daily Bugle newspaper. What's really crazy is I know I searched this before and I was able to find it, but it took forever to figure it out. All right, so nobody on that one. You know, it's really interesting because it kind of looks like Delato, but it's not. And I don't think it's the other guy who looks like Delato, Masfera. The signature is so weird. It's almost like maybe it could be like a Quesada, but not the Quesada signature. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. But it looks like the white covers that they did. Like there's a Mary Jane cover, and then there was a Spider-Man cover at that time too. And I know the artist was pretty. Yeah, I'll have to. I might be able to look it up. Here is a number. Number. I don't know what number it is, but it is mostly cloudy with some showers. Civil War. $3 start. Do I have any foil facsimiles? I do. I do. What kind of foil facsimiles are you looking for? Like Marvel or DC? Because I have Marvel and DC. Quite honestly. And in fact, why don't I throw up a giveaway and I can go pull some if you want me to show you what I got. You know what, Cheddar? I think the answer is that I'm gonna throw up I'm gonna walk right over there to that box that has my foils in it, and we'll see what I can find. Giveaway number 2. Saturday morning variant. New Avengers Inc. And there we go. Get into that new giveaway. I'm going to walk away from this desk for a second. I'm going to start the giveaway, and I'll be right back, everyone. You'll see my legs probably. Not this box. So what I'm doing basically is I'm looking through. I think I put some in the boxes, but I'm going to go ahead and check and see if I have any in here. And if I don't, then I'll just run over there. Oh, I have some signature books in here. Interesting. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. No, that's not a facsimile. There's one, there's one, there's one. All right. I may have pulled all the ones I have. So let me check one more thing. So I have this many right here. Foil facsimiles. So let's do this. Do you want to see what I gotta do? I'm gonna do something that I love doing. I usually do these all at $5 starts, so I'm gonna do that today. You tell me if you want them. We'll go from there. Here we go. First one is coming up. It is. Oh, let's put one thing up real quick. Give you two. All right, first one going up. Green Lantern, Green Arrow issue. I don't even see the issue number. 87 facsimile foil, starting at $5. Here you go. Less than cover price. Oh, good coffee. Brandon, long time no see, brother. Good to see you. All right, that one's for Cheetah. All right. Next one. How about a Flash, number 123? There we go. It's up. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. It's good to see you, man. Okay, no on the that. How about Kid Flash, number of the Brave and the Bold, number 54? Foil facsimile. And who won our giveaway? I missed that. Let's see. Boom. Activity. Miss Haraps. Miss Haraps, you won the giveaway. That's this guy behind you. I'm going to go ahead and start this auction. Congrats, miss. I didn't start that auction. And back to all. Chat. Boom. There we go. Or is it M. Shaw Raps? M. Shaw Raps. Cool. All right. Sweet. All right. Cool. All right. Nobody on that one? How about the first collector's issue of Deadpool number 1? $5 start. Boom. There you go. It's all really hard to see. Nobody on the Deadpool. How about Godzilla, King of Monsters? Cover price. So nice. Here we go. Bundle deal. Sure. All right. Okay. let's see here. Okay. Are you talking for like all of them? Do you want to see what I have? There's a Swamp Thing. First startling issue. There's a Robin Lives, Death in the Family. There's a Crisis #1. There's a New Teen Titans #1. There's a Micronauts #1. You've seen both the Flashes and the Daredevil. There is a Batman Beyond #1. I'm going to pull those. There's a Wonder Woman #1, George Perez. And then a Wonder Woman #1, original Wonder Woman. Then there's the first Nightwing, issue 44 of Teen Titans. And then there's a Showcase #22, Green Lantern. So that's what I got. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What do you think? You guys want to bid on the Batman Beyond? Ooh, Cheddar, would you be willing to give up the Batman Beyond, or is that one of the ones you just really want? Okay, cool. And Batman Beyond. Start the auction. There we go. So that makes it 12 books. Let's say if I give you a deal of, would you do like $4 a book? Yeah, I could do that. All right, so Gad. All right, I'll put a $40 thing up in the Buy It Now, and it'll be Cheddar's Buy It Now. Give me 1 second. Spelling cheddar is harder this morning than ever. Buy it now. All right. Cheddar's bin is in the Buy It Now, and it is yours. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put up the last of these newsprint paper ones, and then we're going to move on to some DC stuff. And you've just unlocked bronze tier, Cheddar. I think this is the third time Wolverine hit 50. And it seems to me that Wolverine 50 seems to be now for sure a Wolverine fights Sabretooth. Thank you, Cheddar, by the way. That was awesome. I appreciate it too. But you know what? Let's just say I'm going to share the love that you shared with me, because, man, those the deal you gave me on those omnibuses was awesome. It really was. You guys check out Cheddar's show on IG Thursday nights. He does a comic sale on IG. It's a comic claim sale. It is a great sale. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people are in there looking at books, and he's always got some interesting things. Like, he had a bunch of Star Wars this last time. It was pretty cool. All right. Now, this one is personally is pretty cool to me. It's David Finch's the art on it. It's the newspaper for Messiah Complex. And it's just, well, yeah, I knew my wife would appreciate them too, and that was the cool thing, was that I knew that showing her those, she was really actually very excited that we got them for such a great deal, as well as she was excited that we got those in particular, because she likes to read that way, reading comics that way. It works for her. Okay, this last one I'm putting up. This is actually Pulse issue number 1. So the Marvel comic Pulse issue number 1, it is the Daily Bugle paper thing, but this is part of the series for Pulse special edition from the House of M stuff. Anyway, it is actually part of the original run of Pulse. So I don't know if I didn't actually look through it, so I have no idea what's on the inside of it, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it up for $3. Often sells for $9 to $10. I actually don't know if I have any X-Men number 1s. I can always check. I didn't throw any in today because I did a bunch of X-Men sales about 5 weeks ago. I did an X-Men sale. All right, guys. Here we go. Superman and the Flash, DC Comics presents number 1. It's a nice, clean book, starting at $5. There we go. What's really cool is that after this, I have the Whitman collectible that is the same as this one, but it's the Whitman collectible version. But it's not as in good a condition. I was going to put it up for $3. Whitman collectible edition. We're going to put it up for $3. It goes for usually around $9, $10 in this condition. I have a Magneto number 1 of the X-Men number 1 that is your favorite cover, but I have to say it's kind of beat up, and I don't think you'd want it. Just to be honest, just be straight up honest with you on that one. This is a great cover. I love this cover personally. I'm going to put it up for $3. Superman and the Metalman, DC Comics presents. By the way, that Superman Flash, that was the third time that Superman and Flash ran against each other. So, just so you know, if you guys want me to put it back up, because it really is the third race between Superman and Flash. And I lost. Oh, there it is. All right. And I love these stories because these DC Comics presents, because here it is, we're seeing a storyline where where they're putting, not introducing characters, but they're bringing characters who are less mainstream into the mainstream by having them, chill out with Superman, right? Here is Superman and Red Tornado. And I don't know if you guys have been watching my Jack Kirby storyline. By the way, just so everyone knows, we are $22 away from me adding I'm going to say, very fine to low near mint copy of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, the first Guy Gardner. It's up to the shelf up there of the buy it now, but the buyer's giveaway. All right, I'm going to run this one now. There we go. It's up. All right. Cheddar, I think I have the Storm cover and the Storm and Colossus cover, and I think I have one of the other covers too. And they're all pretty nice and pretty good grade. And I don't mind grabbing them. All right, so these go here. Actually, they can go here. Let's see. How about Absolute Power Task Force 7, number 1, foil cover, foil variant for $5. I'm going to go ahead and start that auction, and I'm going to run over real quick and see if those X-Men are available. Ow. I guess I could have pulled X-Force too. X-Man, X-Men. All right. Well, you said no beat up copies. That one's a little beat up, so we'll put that one out there. Don't like that one either. It's got a couple spine ticks on it. So I only have one. Cheddar. All right, so nobody on the Task Force X, Task Force 7. This X-Men is no spine ticks, looks clean corners. So a $5 start. X-Men number 1. This is the Storm, Jean Grey, Archangel Beast Xavier cover. Cover A, I think, isn't it? Cheddar. That's the only one I have that it was clean, a clean copy. The other two were less clean. I would say they were probably low near mint, very fine. This one, it actually is really clean. How about some? I don't know. I want to say I think you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a Scotty Young cover too. So Groot #1. It's just a regular Groot #1 cover. Nothing crazy. $3 start. Here you go. Boom. We are so close to adding another book to that thing. To our giveaway. I actually have 5 books. I have a Jack Kirby cover as well. Nobody on the Groot? Okay. No problem. How about a variant edition? I don't. You can ignore the price on it. I did not pay $12 for it. Variant edition, Amazing X-Men. This was the title that I want to say. This is one where Claremont got together and they did. They were doing Nightcrawler storyline. And it's Trad as the cover artist. But it's a cool cover. A bunch of baby Deadpools attacking Nightcrawler. In the storyline, there was this whole a Nightcrawler, like tons of these little Nightcrawlers are running around, and it was a cool story. I actually really enjoyed this Amazing X-Men storyline. If you're a big Nightcrawler fan, this is the storyline you want. You want to pick that one up. Yeah, Trad Trad. I don't know. I got some Scotty Youngs I'm going to put up. Astonishing Iceman, #1. Okay. Here's a Ramos Miss Minutes cover. I figured I might as well just do both Astonishing Icemans together, same time, and one after another. All right. Predator versus Black Panther, Scotty Young cover. I guess the Scotty Young just not landing with you guys, huh? Okay. We can move on. All right. Let's go with this pile. the art reminds me of Adam Hughes, but it doesn't have AH anywhere on the cover, so I'm not sure who it is. Deceased, Good Day to Die, #1 variant cover. But before they put the person who is the variant on, who the variant was by. Or maybe that's just the regular cover. It was a cool big bar to cover, that's why I picked it up. Kendrick Lim cover. This is Gotham by Gaslight, Kryptonian Age. This is a Kendrick Lim cover of the beautiful Selena Kyle. Huh?
Still going?
Yeah, I've only been on for an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 7:15, so
I know.
Girls up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This goes back a little bit. This is Grey Pomeality. Can't talk. Shanna the She-Devil. Survival of the Fittest. Dinosaur cover. $3 start. It's got a spine tick, so I'm not gonna. I don't feel comfortable putting it at $5, even though I think it goes for way more than that. Okay. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, #1. It is the most wanted cover. $5 start. Do you guys want some older books? I can throw older books up. I can do that. Movie poster variant. Deadpool Mercs. The Mercs for Money, #1. Movie poster variant. I don't know who did the variant. $3 start. It's a cool variant for that matter. I like these kind of movie poster type things. Maybe it's just me. I'm kind of a nerd that way. They're just cool stuff in my opinion. Welcome in if you're just joining us. We are on the march to $100 for adding another item to our buyer's giveaway. Right now we have in our buyer's giveaway we're doing a Captain America Alex Ross signed 9/0. It gets Captain America 34. Moon Knight #11. I'd say very fine to near mint. Having a good time down south. Mardi Gras. No claim. Okay. Kung Fu Action in the Mighty Marvel Manor. Iron Fist #9. It says $6 on it, but we're doing it at $3. And okay. If you didn't pick up this book, you probably can't find a #1 right now. you should probably get this book. For one thing, it's Tom King. Second thing, it goes back to authority, and it is Jenny Sparks #1. And this book is phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. We're going to go ahead and sell it for cover price. There we go. Tom King, #1, Jenny Sparks. It is a great book. If you did not pick it up, you should pick this book up. Pick this #1 up. 2 just came out a little bit ago, like a couple weeks ago, I think. And 3 is on its way. Okay. I love this book. It was phenomenal. How about some Clayton Crane variants? X-Force #1, the new X-Force series. Now, personally, one of my favorite series is of the new X-Men storyline. I really enjoy how the characters are put together, what they're doing in the storyline. It has more of an like original X-Men feel to it, and so I really like that one. So I absolutely love this artist too. Clayton Crane is one of my favorite artists of all time. Rachel Summers Askany, she is Phoenix #2 in the Marvel Handbook. And here we go. Clayton Crane, Fiery Goodness. Maybe we should keep with a fire theme. Yeah, I see. That's the thing. I'm a collector and a seller. So on the other side of the house, there's a whole bunch of boxes that are my personal collection. In fact, they're down there on those boxes down there. That's all my Star Wars right there. That's my personal collection of Star Wars. Now, I don't know if you guys are reading the Ultimate Universe, but the Ultimate Black Panther with the whole Moon Knight storyline and the kind of the Egyptian gods going up against Wakanda, pretty awesome. This is a Clayton Crane cover variant edition for #5. It is fantastic. That cover is just fantastic. His acrylics over inks are fantastic. I love this art. I love what he's doing here too. I mean, you can see how he brushstroked that in. It's so cool. One of my favorites. I have one of these in my PC. How about a Jean Grey variant to #5 of X-Men? Did we just get rated? Sweet. Here we go. #5, X-Men. Indeed. Okay. Well, then let's put up a giveaway. I didn't see the rate. Did I miss that? How do I see that? Evil Ernie rated. Well, thanks, Evil Ernie. Appreciate it, man. You guys, that was awesome of you. Let's throw a giveaway up, huh? Conan #1, Marvel's run of this. This is going to be our giveaway #3. Here you go. Start that giveaway. And here we go. All right. And how about a Ghost Rider for the next issue? This one it's the black cover and has a couple spine ticks, so I would say it's probably a 9.0. Not in it. It's just I very fine to, so 8.5 to 9.0, maybe 9.2 at the very best. But I'm gonna still put it up. Ghost Rider number 1 at $3 start. I'm thinking it's low, high. It's only got 2 spine ticks on it. The corners are nice. So I would say, and they're close to the staples, so it'd probably run. I would say probably a 8.5 to 9.0. That would be my guess. It was originally a part of my PC, and then I decided I wasn't going to try to collect all the Ghost Rider. So Ched. Let's switch it up and go back to DC. How about a Flash? DC presenting the new Flash number 1. Wally West is the Flash. And this is clean. This is a beautiful book. Not an expensive book. Just a beautiful book. Very, very clean book. So perfect for that person who wants to grade it. So going back to the idea that I decided not to collect all of it. How about the Percy? This is I can see the guy's name. Not Otley. He did the storyline with Donny Cates on, man, I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, I just had it in my head. Anyway, this is Ghost Rider number 1. This is a second printing. It came out of a Walmart pack. It's in great shape. $5 start. And here we go. We are $10 away from adding the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, first Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, to the buyer's giveaway. So if you guys don't know my show, I do what's called a progressive buyer's giveaway. And so that means that the books, once we get to a certain number, you can read it's in the show notes. I think it's in the show notes. Oh no, it's not in the show notes. I apologize. Usually it's in the show notes. It's on there's a YouTube stream running right now with us doing this right here. And that YouTube stream actually also has the show notes in it. So that's weird. And I'm sorry that they're not there. So what I do is a progressive buyer's giveaway. So up to $100, there's one book in the giveaway. At $100, I add a book. If we get up to another $50, I add another book. And so on and so forth. So if the more we get, the more people buy in, we get more books. So anyway, all right, not that one. Arthur Adams' Love Child right here. Harley Charlie. You won another book from me, Harley. Welcome in. Congrats. You won that. All right, so here's my opinion. This guy is like, he's totally influenced by Arthur Adams. This is the Nanak variant. Usually he's been doing a bunch of these headshot things. I love this cover. It's not that, and that's what makes it great. Because it's the full body, the full motorcycle, all the fire, all the greatness of Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's got to be one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. So if you are absolutely into the character, this run, by the way, Percy, the Benjamin Percy, who wrote Wolverine at the same time, was writing Wolverine at the same time. This run is fantastic. I ran out of time when it came to being able to read it. This is the guy who created Helverine. Speaking of another artist that I absolutely adore, this Ghost Rider Final Vengeance #1, which is drawn by Greg Capullo. This cover is fantastic. You know, if anything, I just love sharing these books with you. I would love it if you guys would buy them too, but I also just love sharing the comics with you guys, because this is what I do. This is what I love. I love reading comics. I love doing comics. I love having comics a part of my life. It's really one of those things. Okay. How about a all new, all different Savage Avengers #1 for $5? Do we need to get some more DC up here in the thing? Because we can do that. I'm just kind of flipping through and seeing what's next. Ooh. Okay, nobody on Savage Vendors. How about Batman 150? Artist Spotlight. This is Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. I had to lean in there to look at it. This is homaging, to me, this homage is a Jim Aparo by every means, every standard. This is a variant of issue 150. I think it's like I want to say it was a 1 in 10. I could be wrong. Oh no, this is just an artist variant. That's right. This is a special artist variant. Who's the writer on Batman? This is Chip Zdarsky. So this is his storyline that's going on right now that is kind of controversial, but as I'm reading it, I don't really find it that controversial. That's what's really weird. Is I keep hearing, oh, they're destroying Batman. They're making him blah, blah, blah. They didn't destroy Batman, and Bruce Wayne ended up with all his money back at the end of end of issue 149. So I don't know that they did destroy Batman, and I don't think they went back to some of the storylines that Scott Snyder had set up. Well, Torpedo Comics thought this was a $20 book at one point in time. I don't know about that. I'm going to do a $5 start. This is a Rod Reyes variant cover for Devil's Reign Omega. So it could be a $20 book you guys are bidding on for $5. Yes, $5. Not $5.99, not $4.99, not $3. Doctor Strange Punisher Magic Bullets #1 variant edition. Here we go. $5 start. Midtown Comics Collectibles. I think it's a New York City Comic Con exclusive. Magic Bullets. How many of you guys saw Deadpool, the movie? Deadpool and Wolverine. Did y'all like it? Did y'all enjoy it? Did you hate it? Go ahead and say so in the comments. Well, you don't have to say, I hated it. You could say, I disliked it very much. Or you could say, I loved it. And if you did, how about picking up Deadpool #4 for $5? That is a shot from the movie. It's funny. I'm going to say this. I don't think I've ever read a Deadpool comic. Specifically Deadpool. Yeah. I know it sounds weird. I haven't... he's not one of my favorite characters either. However, anytime I read Deadpool in a comic, so like the most recent issue of Wolverine Revenge, issue 3, Deadpool's in it. I can't not hear Ryan Reynolds' voice. He is Deadpool to the point of I don't have a way to not hear his voice. How about Death of the Venomverse #1 variant edition? I even think I might have the Kid Venom one too. Of the variants that are out there, like #2 of the #2 that has Kid Venom in it. Nope. Okay. Oh, look at that. 823 of 1500. It has a really cool 90s trade dress on it. Tyler Kirkham. Death of the Venomverse #2. Kid Venom. First Kid Venom. Starting at $5. You don't want to miss this one. Because I'm pretty sure this is a $25 book on eBay right now. There you go. I mean, even if you just buy it to turn it around. Yeah, for me, I picked up, there was a connecting cover set that I picked up that I thought was awesome. Here is the regular cover by the artist who is doing Kid Venom, the comic book. Oh wait, that's a variant cover too, not the regular cover. That's also a variant cover. I'm gonna do $5. If we sell this book, I add another book to the buyer's giveaway. There it is. Someone out there. Okay. Nobody on that one. Moon Knight #1, variant edition. Signature makes me. I swear I know who that signature is. Here we go. Starting the auction. Great variant cover. Welcome in any of those who've joined. All right, so we are going to be ending here in a few minutes, actually. So, because I have places to go, I have to go teach. Hey, you know what I have to do this morning? I know I worked all night last night. I'm doing this show this morning. And what I'm doing after I get done with the show is I'm going to head out and I'm going to go to I'm going to go teach an art class, actually. I'm teaching a group of 8 students how to create their own superhero. Would you guys be interested in some signature books? If we brought out some signatures? Yes, no? They would be ones with certificates of authenticity. So they would be more than $5? Like $10? Well, Moon Knight #1. This is a Mike Mayhew variant that is an homage to the Stephen Platt cover. There it is. It's up for $5. Beautiful cover by Mike Mayhew. One of my favorites. The Virgin variant of this is looks insane. But this is an awesome cover. How about Power Girl #5, Will Jack cover? $5 start. Final book before I go into before I run the buyer's giveaway. My Third Life. Okay. Welcome in, by the way. I guess they were over here. Oh. Was anybody interested in signature books? Just say so in the chat. I don't collect signatures. That's a rule. That's fine. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we hit $100, so we're gonna put this in the buyer's giveaway. It is now those 2 books for the buyer's giveaway. So we're gonna go ahead and do the buyer's giveaway. And get that started. And go from there. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so here we go. Buyer's Givey. We're going to go ahead and start it. Start it. Buyer's Giveaway. It's these 2 books. Beautiful Alex Ross. First, Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner's going to be in the new movie that's coming out, so it's a good book to get if you win it. So we should only have 3 in there. I think we only have 3 buyers. That would be Cheddar, Gadabout, and My Third Life. So it looks like we're all in. So if we're all in, then I'm going to go ahead and draw. Okay, here we go. Drawing the buyer's giveaway. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Here it goes. Gadabout, you won the giveaway, my friend. Congratulations. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. You have a fabulous day. These will these days blah blah blah. I will be shipping off your books, and they will probably go out first thing tomorrow. I know I normally try to get them out today. I don't know what my time frame is going to be, but don't forget, if you bought something from me, you will get something from me, because that's what always happens. So enjoy the books that you receive from me, and thank you so much for coming into my show. Send Cheddar the slab? Seriously? You don't want it? Okay. I can do that. I mean, I could show you what I was going to put in there otherwise, too. I mean, I had... this was... Do you want one of the other books Gadabout? Oh, that's cool. I mean, I've got... There was this... That was one... That's a book that was going to go in. Are you interested? Would you... I mean... You know what? I'm just going to send you extra books. That's just how it is. So... You guys are the best. I appreciate you all so much for coming in here and joining my show and helping me get to $100. And we did 20 orders, which is 20 more closer to 1,000 than I was before. So you guys are fantastic. Have a wonderful day. Cheddar, I will be sending you the slab, and I will send you the Guy Gardner, first Guy Gardner, and I will send you a few other things as well. Have a fantastic day, everybody. And as Big B McFly always says, and I don't know why I always say his catchphrase, but it's probably because we've been good friends for a long time. As my dog goes nuts about our kittens, I'm going to tell you right now, share the love of comics with everyone you meet. You never know where it will lead you and the kind of friends that you will get. I mean, Cheddar's one of my good friends. I mean, one of my YouTube friends. and Gadabout, he's now been in every one of my shows. So please remember to share this love with everybody. You never know where it'll lead you. You might run into someone who wants to give you a pile of comics that are going to be worth a lot more than you expect. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Okay. That happened on YouTube, and you all just saw that. I forgot that I haven't shut down my YouTube stream. Well, you know what, my friends on YouTube, those of you who are still watching, thank you for stopping by the stream. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget it didn't fall. It's still right here. It's still on the table. Have fun. Have a wonderful day, and always share the love of comics with everyone you meet. See you later.